This week's video highlights Element 12, Recording and Representing Knowledge. The desired effect of this element is that students demonstrate knowledge of critical content using linguistic or non-linguistic methods. As students extend and refine their knowledge of new content, they can more deeply process the new information by participating in a variety of tasks where they can represent and record their understanding of the content. As teachers deliver critical input experiences and provide students with opportunity and time to process and elaborate on the information, then the students can record and represent their understanding of the lesson through various methods. Some methods are in the form of linguistic representations, such as informal outlines, graphic organizers, note-taking, and academic notebooks. Focusing on the strategy of note-taking, it is important to understand that this strategy is used before and also after the teacher presents critical information so that students can summarize the learning and differentiate between important information and information that is considered supplemental. It is not advisable for students to take detailed notes during the small chunks presented because this might distract their attention from the content. However, they can jot down words and phrases that represent key ideas. A more appropriate time to take detailed notes is after the small chunks of information have been processed. Another way for students to represent their knowledge is through non-linguistic methods. Non-linguistic representation creates mental images associated with one's experience. Activities that help students with non-linguistic processing of information include creating graphic representations, making physical models, generating mental pictures, drawing pictures and pictographs, and engaging in kinesthetic representations of the content.
My name is Kari Greenfield. I am a 4th grade teacher at Trinity Oaks Elementary School. This week we have been learning about factors, multiples, and how to find common multiples and factors within that range of numbers between 1 and 100. They understood and grasped the concept of multiples, so we moved right on to common multiples. They had some practice in class with word problems as well as just the regular finding numbers, finding multiples and factors of each. So today we are going to be doing a lesson where they're actually going to be recording and organizing their thinking using games and technology that they really enjoy. So we will be reviewing what a multiple is, what a factor is, what common means, and then we will be going over the first example problem on their worksheet. They will be using a Venn diagram and a colored piece of construction paper with a cut-up hundreds grid. Then we will go through the first problem together. They will be taking a picture, and through the air server technology, they will be putting that up on my screen. With that, then I can give them instant feedback using my smartboard. With the non-linguistics, I believe that my students really have that hands-on approach. I have a bigger buy-in with the kids where they get to play with manipulatives, and in this case it is the Venn diagram placemat as well as the number cards. They get to actually touch something and see how it all kind of works out rather than them writing it down and just going based on their written work. Okay.
So what are you doing now?
Taking a picture and showing it up there.
We need 3. This one's good. And this
Find out the common factors, or just put the multiples in one group session.
We would take the iPod and we would take a picture of it. Then we would send it up to our smart board, and the teacher would check it. Then we record it on our worksheet.